Two conferences with a long history of animosity match up once again. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. To the air, it's Van Buren. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because...
here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after.
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a two-point return here. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Clark. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Clock to the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. The Sooners will line up to punt it away.
Number 13, on to kick it away.
coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it in the open. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Snags with the throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the pass is complete to the tight end. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. To keeper trying to get to the marker. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And what a grab by the sophomore.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooners. That defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender and linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier tackled there. Well, the huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch. But the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it on the move. He's got his man wide open. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The extra point is good. Still down a point, 14-13. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He steps out at the 23. That's when the drive will start. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's a fly out of the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Using his legs here. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
This call here on 3rd down, Chris, they go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he get there on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, you can see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score in the first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Pass back, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He'll go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Throws to the tight end. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally tackle him down at the 1. Catch and run.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, then he's going to go the other direction.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. field. It's Van Buren. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. It's another deep shot. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll field the punt, and the returner is brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Hands off to the left. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Fires it to the right out. He makes the ground.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
QB keeper all the way. To the 45. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. grab down the middle. It's Washington. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Turner choosing to field this one. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Extending the play now. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. On the move now. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming up, second down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short to the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Smith. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. He keeps it on a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Great job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And now the running back's got it again. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. No huddle now for the offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught on the outside. It's Castro. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This is the 6th play on the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Touchdown, LSU. This passing game is on fire today. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Caught, completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Well, they touched the middle there, but yet nothing.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job of being physical and making that play.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They stop it short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Running through the tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here comes a handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.